Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You know who I am by now, and if you don't, I'm the Menacer91, and it is time for State of the Madness SotM 2. And we got a few things to cover, so let's get into it. First up, we have a high caliber LoL, or League of Legends player, joining our crew. The Hearthstone meta shifts quite a bit. PS4s apparently spit discs. I didn't know this. Mine's does. And a small new coat of paint comes to the channel. So let's get right down to it. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you sit through a 10-minute Hearthstone match, especially when I BM at the end. And don't worry, you'll see. Oh god, I missed lethal twice. I was just on autopilot. I'm in 20s. Nobody really... She's got like the worst rogue deck in the world. Anyway. First up, let's welcome atoNCN, or atoNCN, however you'd like to pronounce it. I never quite got real pronunciation from him. I just call him generally by his real name. Anyway, he is a Diamond 5 League of Legends player, and that is quite literally the tier below the professionals. So he is as good as it's going to get without being a professional. I imagine that's his goal, but he still finds the time to play with the mid-range scrubs like yours truly, and I am both grateful and quite happy to say he will be providing content for us. So, I'll provide the link, follow his stream, and you'll even hear me in there sometimes. And it'll be all around just a general improvement to everything, and I think you'll enjoy his content. So, never mind that run-on sentence, and let's move on to topic 2. Next up, the Hearthstone meta has completely shifted. Starting tomorrow, December 8th, there will be 120 new Hearthstone cards. I'm not quite sure how much this is in relation to the original number of cards, but off the top of my head, I can roughly say it's about doubling the size. A lot of these cards also have random and unpredictable effects, leading to more spontaneous and less calculated play in both ranked and arena. This is really, really needed, I think, because so many decks were calculated to the point of, quite frankly, not enjoying the game and just trying to counter what you knew was coming. Sweet! And also, I will be playing some Hearthstone. And you'll get to see me do some fails. Because there are fails to be had. Also, if you're hardcore, you should notice that Gadgetzan Auctioneer's mana cost has been upped. Soulfire's mana cost has been upped. Also, that weird dragon, Nose Dormu, you now only have 15 seconds to take your turn in 30. So I now call it the iPad killer. Because if your iPad lags up while you're playing, you're completely screwed. There are a few other cards that got moved around, and if you're interested, you probably know already. But it definitely does throw a wrench into competitive play, and I am all for that. Third on the agenda, did you know that PS4s, like, if you start using them, they start to spit the discs out? I was getting ready to sit down to play this very round of Hearthstone, and I look over and my Advanced Warfare CD is spit out of my PS4, and the PS4 is just whirring. So, for those of you that have PS4s, if this happens, I haven't tried it yet since, but there's a little rubber band in the little crack where the lights are. If you take that out, that tends to sometimes push on the eject button, and that should fix your problem. So, yeah, apparently PS4s aren't as great, or, well, they aren't as structurally sound as I imagined them to be. And let's wrap this up quick with the new coat of paint. As you can see in this video, I have a nice little watermark emblem I can put on my videos that I use through a computer, and I will see what I can do about getting them put on my PlayStation videos as well. The emblem on the YouTube channel itself is a little bit different now. It looks a little nicer, and over the next few days I'm going to be reworking the playlists and possibly working on a new unsubscribed trailer that isn't already an established video that just got a lot of views. I'll try and put something together that will actually present all the stuff I plan to do, and I do plan to try and get into a little bit more. I poured a little bit more money into the project, and so yeah. If you made it this far into the video, I know some of you will. As always, I'd like to thank you. If you have any questions or you're curious, feel free to always leave a comment. I may not see it right away, but I will see it, and I'll address it. And thanks for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Keep it locked and loaded, everybody, and I will see you next time. Who knows if it'll be a Hearthstone, PlayStation, or what type of video it will be. Enjoy this win. Take it easy.